Hi, it's Ryan Wexelblatt from ADHD Dude. Big welcome to all the new members today. Again, I'm so happy to see so many people from around the world joining this community. It's really exciting to me. It's great, so I'm glad you're here. Before I talk to you about the strategy I want to teach you, I just wanted to mention that I posted a flyer a little earlier about my summer trip camp program. So summer trip camp is based in Margate, New Jersey, which is a beach town. It's outside of Atlantic City. And the way camp works is that we go on different trips during the day to different places. We go to the beach, and really what we work on at camp is building executive functioning and age-expected independence, meaning how do you do things that other kids your age are able to do, and of course we work on building social thinking skills. So the way we do this is by giving everything a practical application. So there is no discussing school, there's no academics, anything like that. So for instance, if we're going out on a trip that day, we'll work on understanding time, or if we're going food shopping, because, we make lunch, that's one of the things we work on is kitchen safety and learning how to make food. We integrate executive function strategies into a practical application. To really give everything a relevant context. So if your son is between 11 and 15, he is welcome to participate in summer trip camp. Obviously you have to stay in the area for the week if you're not from South Jersey. And we also do an optional 5-day, 4-night overnight trip in August for anybody who's attended. They're welcome to come to that. So you can learn more, go to summertripcamp.com or click on the flyer and you can learn a little more about the skills we teach during summer trip camp. Okay, so I just finished a session with a 9-year-old, and this 9-year-old, I'm going to call him Josh. Like a lot of the guys I see, Josh has, a hyperactive impulsive profile of ADHD. He is very socially motivated, meaning he wants friends. And what happens is with other kids, he tries to control the play and tells them what to do. And when they don't do exactly what he wants, he often becomes upset and gets angry, or goes inside. And the other thing that Josh does is, which a lot of the guys I see do, is he tends to pick one kid who he can control and then smothers him. Because, if he finds somebody who he can control and will do what he wants in play, then he'll focus all his attention on him. So right now, Josh is upset because his one buddy, who he focuses a lot of his, his attention on, kind of, made another friend, and he's jealous about that. And that's really, something that, comes from a difficulty with understanding perspective. So if you try to control play, and if you try to tell others what to do and then become upset when they're not doing what you want, that's a lack of perspective taking skills. It's not understanding others' thoughts and feelings and how you come across to others. All right, and that's the foundation of all social learning. So one of the things tonight with Josh was that, he wanted to do a few things. He wanted to go outside and color with chalk, which we did, you can see by my hands, and he wanted to see the basement of my office. I don't know why, but anyway, so we started working on these sheets that are about, we were talking about building social memory. And this is from a social thinking curriculum called Social Thinking and Me. I'm going to give it a little plug because I was told today I don't mention social thinking enough. You can learn more about this curriculum. It's a one I love using with elementary school guys. You can learn about it on socialthinking.com. Anyway, so we were doing this, and I had 3 sheets I wanted to get through tonight, which was maybe pushing it a little bit, but, really we only got through this one sheet, and it was difficult to get through. So we then, went outside and we were, playing with the chalk and coloring, and he wanted to go to the basement. And I said, so I want you to think about something, Josh. I said, let's give this a percentage. I said, how much did you cooperate with me tonight? And he said 5%. And I said, I'm going to go a little higher. I think you cooperated with me like 10%. I said, how much did I cooperate with you by, coming out here and coloring? And he said, I don't know, which I figured he would say. I said, I think I gave you 80% cooperation tonight. So does 5% and 80% match? He said, no. I said, okay. So if you had 3 things you wanted to do tonight here, and I only had 1, right, and you had trouble getting through my 1 thing, can you really expect me to do 3 things? Knowing that you gave 5% and I gave 80% or 10%, So, he got that. And really the strategy here is 2 things, okay? One, by quantifying by a percentage or a number, I could have used a scale from 1 to 10. What I'm teaching him is that the amount you gave tonight was not equal to the amount I gave. And really, you know, if you want something, you're going to have to be more flexible and be equal, okay? But the other thing I taught from this is that in relationships, if you want something from somebody, if you want somebody to play with you, to engage with you, you have to be thinking about their thoughts and giving them something. So what I said was, you know, I think next time we meet, what I need from you is to think about my thoughts a little more and know that if I need you to read a little bit or get through one sheet, you know, you're going to have to use your inner coach, that voice in your brain, and push yourself through it and tell yourself you can do it, knowing that afterwards we can do what you want to do. So what I'm going to encourage you to do, use this strategy, is feel free to use percentage, feel free to use a number, and ask, you know, your son or daughter, say, what percentage did you give and what percentage did I give, okay? Because again, when we can quantify it with numbers, that makes things a little more clear, because so many kids with ADHD, they are very literal thinkers, they're black and white, so giving numbers things helps to quantify it, okay? Then the other part is teaching this piece about reciprocity in relationships, that, you know, if you want something from me, you're going to have to make your brain be more flexible and give me something. That's teaching perspective taking, okay? It's teaching to think about others' thoughts and feelings. And the way we have to really do that and help our kids develop that skill is modeling it at home. That's where it starts, okay? So I hope you found this helpful. And again, if you want to learn more about with the curriculum I'm using with him, which is the Social Thinking and Me book, written by Michelle Garcia Winner and Linda Murphy, who's a genius, go to the Social Thinking website, socialthinking.com. If you want to learn more about my summer camp, go to summertripcamp.com. And if you have not already, please sign up for my mailing list at ADHDdude.com to be notified when my executive functioning course is released and my social skills for boys course is released. All right? Thanks a lot for watching, and I will speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.